Hello. Alright, just finished the day out at Field of Dreams, and now I'm going to test a couple bikes. So, one lap, everyone knows the rules. I'm going to do a lap on old Jason Anderson. Is on a Kawi now apparently. So shout out Jason. I'm going to ride this 2021. Well, this camera's poor camera, so dusty. I'm going to ride this 2021 Kawi 250F. Then I'm going to hop on, shout out Matt, right? Yeah. I'm going to ride Matt's 2021 Honda 250F. So I'll be able to give you guys a comparison between those two. I know I did it on the Yamaha versus Kawi, but this will be Kawi versus Honda. And then just for a little cherry on top, I'm going to ride a 2003 Kawi 250 two-stroke to see where that lies in between the two of these. So, all right, one lap, everyone knows the rules. We'll see how this goes. It's got gas in it, right?
Good luck with the season, everything. Thanks. Yeah, I filled it up.
Okay, alright, I don't know. That's interesting. These things feel so different.
What's up guys? Last month I gave away my 2020 Supercross bike. This month I had to one-up it. In honor of USA, July 4th, I had to buy a red, a white, and a blue bike. So I got a 2020 CRF110, I got a 2021 Husky 450, and I got a 2018 YZ 252 stroke. All you have to do to win is head to shopthemotoacademy.com. Buy any item on the website, $1 spent is one entry, and it's as simple as that. Good luck, guys.
All right, right on the Honda 2021, 21, right? 250 two-stroke, right?
Yep.
Woo!
Fuel's on. Should be good.
Gas is in
filled
it?
it up.
All right. Wow, this is a good place. Alright, this is 21 KX250F, then I did 21 Honda 250F. Now I'm doing 2003 Kawasaki 252 stuff, so alright, we'll see. Is my GoPro still on?
I mean, it's not blinking or anything.
Sick. So,
You got that?
I got it, thank God, because I did a good whip on the...
Sketchy.
Okay. Now that I have heat exhaustion.
It's hot.
So I did 2 laps each, even though the slogan is 1 lap, everyone knows the rules. I never actually do 1 lap.
He never eats one bite.
Never eats 1 bite, right? So, first one I rode was the Cowie. Not true to fashion, I should be judging these immediately after getting off. It's a little unfair now that I've sat on 2 other bikes since. Cowie's front brake was amazing, rear brake was great. Really rigid, which I didn't like. Power wasn't good, but I think his clutch was slipping. So, not really a fair comparison. You could tell clutch was going. Bar setup, everything else, like I know he had aftermarket bars, those were good. So off the top of the dome, I'm gonna go Cowie 250F. We're gonna go today on the one I rode for what it is. We're gonna go with 7.9. Next bike was Honda, 2021 Honda. Brakes were terrible. Front brake was not good. Couldn't get the thing to stop. Chassis felt very similar to the Cowie, except a little bit more stink bug, so rear end high. Bars, he chopped them, which I didn't like, and I wouldn't recommend really that you do that, because what it did is it just made, for some reason, it made me feel more well, not for some reason, bars are closer. Made me feel more tucked in like this. I just felt more susceptible to dropping inside elbow on that bike. Power was better on that Honda than it was on that Cowie, but I think that could have just been a product of the clutch slipping on the Cowie. But the Honda Power 250F was very good. Off the top of the head, 1 lap. Based on today, I'm gonna give the Honda an 8.0. And that 8.0 comes solely from the front brakes. This track's really rutted. I need the front brake to get the bike into the ruts. Then, ended on this bad boy, 03 Cowie 250 two-stroke. Slower than I thought it was gonna be. But I will say, in every video, I'm like, oh, I'm a 4-stroke guy. And then at the end of the video, I end up picking the 2-stroke every time. it is something about the old school chassis and the old school bikes that allows for such plush suspension setup, where the modern bikes are going to stiffer and stiffer, which on outdoors doesn't make sense. Now, if I were to mistime a jump and flatland this, would I want one of the other bikes over this? Probably, but don't do that. And I don't do that, so I don't need that. This bike in the tight turns, and I even said in the GoPro, I go, oh, this is where this thing's gonna be difficult in the tight turns, because I figured the power would be snappy. That's where I was faster on this bike, just because the suspension was so plush. It was in and out of there like no tomorrow, and I could trust that it was gonna stick. Controls on this thing made it feel more like a modern bike, which I liked. Suspension, amazing. Power delivery, slightly slow, but super easy to manage. It could just be a matter of like jetting it, maybe for how humid it is. Maybe it's just running rich, lean. I don't know anything about dirt bikes, obviously. So let's see, 1 lap. 8.3. So I would choose, if I had to choose those 3 bikes for this track on this day in these conditions, I would choose this 250 two-stroke. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe once you hit late 20s, early 30s, especially into the 40s, maybe for some reason we just start to like two-strokes more. I don't know what it is. 8.3, I think I gave this. 8.1, 8. Who freaking knows? Order of which I like them. This bike first, Honda 250F second, Kawi 250F third. So moral of the story, if you have $5 to spend on a bike, it's probably not going to afford you any of these. So if you have, I don't know how much dirt bikes are. How much are dirt bikes? I don't know. I would get this. So shout out, what's your first name again? Chris? Shout out Chris for this bike. It's sweet, dude. Maybe I'll buy it. He won't sell it, I'm sure. Shout out to Matt for the Honda, and shout out to Jason for the Kawi. Make sure you guys subscribe. These are fun. I like doing these, and I like just giving them a rating off the top of my head. That really has no relevance, but it's fun to do anyways. Make sure you guys subscribe. Shout out to Brian for subscribe to his channel that doesn't exist. And yeah, toodaloo.